Welcome back. This episode 4, part 4 of What Remains of Edith Finch. I finally remembered the name of this game in full. So yeah, I took my meds, did my stuff, and I'm doing it. Take your meds, another reminder, take your meds. Have a drink of water, eat some food. It helps. So we're gonna continue on. I felt like I needed it because if it gets any more like emotionally type stuff, I'm gonna need it. So let's keep going. See what's up. We left off Pet Cemetery. Oh God, what was the thing before that? I don't know. I wanted to look at our little map and see who we had checked off. Okay. So Sanjay, we don't know anything really about Sanjay. I assume these are, so we're barely into it, man. We got a lot to do. Let's go.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like this. I feel bad. Poor girl, does she have anyone to help her?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Could we have looked at her belly this whole time? Did I seriously look down at there? You know, I would. Is she engaged? I wouldn't have thought anything of it though, because like plenty of people have a belly. Maybe I would have. Has that been there? Were you guys seeing that and I'm just an idiot? Like, it's totally possible, dudes. It's totally possible. Didn't like seeing that. Didn't like seeing it.
They were both pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I really, really like this style of this one. It's nice. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Nothing quite like being outside.
Hold still while I
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself square. Great shot, Dawn!
Super upsetting. We'll yell.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to
Like,
think about.
no offense. Oh shit. Yeah. No offense to people who hunt, but like, it's not for me. I don't. Somebody once tricked me into eating a deer. And how do you do that? Well, you tell them it's beef. Anyway.
Of all these stories,
And then they
that's
laugh
the
at
one
you.
I wish most that my mom had told me.
One sec.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
So Dawn's the mom, yeah. Her mom, I think. Let me check. Oh boy. Yeah, that would screw you up good.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Why? Why? Yeah.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Child. Jesus.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh my goddamn baby. My little chubby arms. Okay.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Real question.
Questions over, Gregory. It's time.
Dude, how old is Gregory? To be alone in the
Hold on,
tub.
sweetie.
That doesn't make any
Hello?
sense. How old are we? We should not be
Sam,
alone.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
Oh my god, I didn't have to do any of that. I just totally was going at it with that frog. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
I'm confused. Did he use that whale as a stepping stool?
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Fuck. You're like, no. This couldn't get any, like, darker. Jesus. God. Alright. Let's move on. I think we're done with babies. I don't know, though. Who knows? I mean, it looks like we kinda are, but we still got Gus, who's sort of pretty young. Jesus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
Now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power, but all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What the hell? Yellow Mohawk.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That is a super freaky accident. Like, just mega freaky. Not just so, what the hell? What even? I think I've already been playing long enough for another one, so I'm gonna end it here, man. This is just like the sad kid one. Who we got left? Still kids. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna end it. I'll see you in the next one. Stop murdering children.